Black Flag is a masterpiece, but if the rumors about the remake are true, Ubisoft is about to destroy everything that made it special. Black Flag was a great game all around. It gave us a great new protagonist in the form of privateer turned pirate Edward Kenway, an amazing story, and naval gameplay. When it launched, it received amazing reviews by both gamers and critics alike, which is a big contrast to the latest entry into the Assassin's Creed franchise. The game made us care about the characters we interacted with, whether that was watching helplessly as Blackbeard was cut down, or listening to Miri plead with Edward to join the Brotherhood as she took her last breaths. Every moment in Black Flag made us care about the story. But what Black Flag gets praised for the most is its naval combat. I remember before the game launched, reading an interview with one of the developers who said that the Jackdaw would be your home, and that is exactly how it felt. You traverse the world as any pirate should, in a ship, looting and burning to your heart's content. We'll also upgrade in the Jackdaw to take on tougher ships. This concept was played around with in Assassin's Creed 3, but not to the extent we saw in Black Flag. In fact, the ship combat was so good in Assassin's Creed 4 that gamers wanted a pirate game based solely on it. But instead of giving us a game that was just Assassin's Creed 4 minus the Assassins and Templars, Ubisoft gave us Skull and Bones, and you probably know how that went. But the hard truth is that Black Flag shouldn't get a remake. The key word being shouldn't, because if any game in the Assassin's Creed series deserves one, it's Black Flag. But I don't think Ubisoft has what it takes to faithfully remake the game. Controversies aside, Ubisoft's recent games haven't been received all that well. Assassin's Creed Shadows sits at a mediocre score over on Metacritic, averaging a 6.2 based on 4,400 reviews, and Star Wars Outlaws sits at a 5.5 based on 3,200 reviews. Each game had their own problems that would require another video to fully explore, and maybe we'll get that in the future. There's also the leaks that point to Assassin's Creed Black Flag being an RPG game, which is a horrible fucking idea. What made Black Flag's combat great is that it made us feel like a pirate. The combat was smooth, the transition from using swords to pistols was slick, the fighting was fast and fun. This is something that Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and Shadows doesn't have. Their combat is slower, requiring you to think and maneuver more, which is fine for those games, but it wouldn't be for Black Flag, as it would take the chaotic feel of raiding ships out of the game. Leaks also suggest that they're going to be taking the modern day sections out of the remake, which I know a lot of people really don't like the modern day story of Assassin's Creed, which is why in future entries after Black Flag, they sort of placed less of an emphasis on it. But the modern day sections in Assassin's Creed 4 does have a lot of important lore details, like what happened to Desmond Miles. I have a feeling though that Ubisoft is going to say that the old Black Flag is still canon, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, as the remake is called, is instead a game created by Abstergo with the footage we got in the original Black Flag. I believe with almost all of my heart that Ubisoft is just doing this for a quick cash grab, that the game is going to be buggy when launched and receive less than favorable reviews by gamers, while being praised by gaming outlets like Assassin's Creed Shadows was. If this was a remaster of the game for current generation, I'd be behind it. I love the idea of a remaster for Black Flag, but no, this is a remake, remade from the ground up, and that's where my skepticism of it comes into play. I do hope that I am wrong, but I don't think I am. But I want to know where you stand on this. Is the Abstergo theory the only way to save this remake while also remaining true to the original? Let me know down below. And if you want more deep dives into gaming's biggest questions, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.